How do you make decisions? Do you research and get all the information you can? Or do you just kind of go with your gut, what feels right in the moment? Every man is different, and how they decide is different. The problem is a lot of us as men suffer from decision fatigue. We make decisions all the time and we just get tired of doing it. Let's find out what we can do about it in today's video. Let's jump in. Hey guys, I'm David Maxwell, men's coach. One time my family went on vacation with this other family, and they loved going on vacation with us because my wife was like a planner, detail-oriented. She wanted to be a travel agent, so she loved to plan the details. She would do all the research, plan, research, replan, re-research, and all that. And she took care of everything. And our friends loved it because they said it's like having their own personal travel agent. Have you ever felt that way? Have you ever felt like you would rather just someone else make all the decisions? Sometimes that's easy, sometimes it's hard because we just get tired of making decisions. As men, sometimes we're having to make decisions all the time and we just get worn out. So we either ignore the decisions we need to make or we just let someone else do it. But there's something we can do about it. See, we need to make decisions as men, and we need to make those decisions easier to make. In fact, there's two keys to making the right decisions. Let's find out what they are. All right, the first key to making decisions is understand your life strategy sets the direction of your decisions. One of the keys to decision making is to have a life strategy. You see, strategy flows from our purpose as a man. If you have a purpose, then you know what direction you're headed in your life, and you can make a strategy for your life. Purpose is what guides your life strategy. It's what kind of helps you set that direction. When you walk in a purpose, strategies become easier to set for you. For men I coach, I use the example of the North Star. Once you get purpose in your life, you kind of set your North Star, and it's easier to figure out the other directions you need to go in and the other changes you need to make in your life. Having a purpose helps you see where you're at and what direction you need to go and what changes you need to make to get there. When you don't have a purpose, you tend to wander. You just kind of go wherever. And most men like this live a very selfish and self-centered life. They spend all of their time trying to feel important or to look important to other people. These men can't really connect with others or even help others because their focus is on themselves. We see this a lot of times in men who don't grow up. They get older physically, but emotionally and mentally, they stay as children. Setting a purpose helps us mature as men. Without an authentic purpose, we just stay big kids. The beauty of having a purpose is once you do, you can set your life strategy from that. Then you know what to do with your decisions. Hey guys, to help you, I've created davidmaxwellcoaching.com. It's a website full of resources to help you grow and develop as a man. We've got free resources. We've got coaching programs you can join. Check it out, davidmaxwellcoaching.com. All right, the second key for making decisions is living our strategy makes the decision for us. You can make the decision one time when you pick a purpose and a strategy, and then the later decisions you don't have to worry about. They've already been made for you. They're a natural outflow of your strategy. Like if you want to be a man of intimacy with your family, so your strategy is to prioritize your time so you can be with them. You can give them a better part of yourself. That means you don't have a lot of decisions in the future because they're already made. Your family's a priority. They're your strategy. So when it comes between something else and your family automatically wins. You don't have to think about that. You don't have to worry about that. You've already made that decision one other time. Let's say you get a job offer for another job that maybe makes more money, but you realize you're going to be gone from your family a whole lot more. Maybe like 25 days out of the month. And you realize that's not really set with my purpose. That's not what I want to do. Well, you don't have to worry about that decision. You don't have to fret over that decision. That decision's already been made because you have a purpose to be intimate with your family. That's what strategy and purpose do. They help make those decisions easier because you make them one time, and then all the other decisions flow naturally after that. This kind of thing can affect every area of your life. Like if you have a purpose to stay faithful to your wife, you don't even have to worry about whether flirting is right or wrong. You just don't do it. If you purpose to be a man of integrity, then you don't even think about doing unethical things because you've already purposed, I'm going to be a man of integrity. So the decisions are a whole lot easier. And this can happen in every area of your life. When you set your purpose, you set your strategies from that, you've already made your decision. So when you have strategy and direction, your life actually is a little bit easier to live because you've made the big decisions already. And those big decisions help the little decisions just flow. And what this does is it frees up your mind to really focus on those other decisions. You don't have to worry about so many decisions because you've made the big ones. And then you don't get decision fatigue. You're not always tired from having to think over decisions and worry about them. And what it'll do is help you live a better life as a man. You'll begin to know yourself and understand what works for you. So decisions come easier because you're flowing with purpose and a life strategy. That way you know, okay, that fits my purpose, that doesn't. And these will become one of the greatest tools to mature you and make you a better man. I want to challenge you to set some time by yourself this week. Go to a coffee shop, put some earphones on, ignore everyone. Think through your life while you're there. What is your purpose? What are you here for? It's more than work. It's more than making money. And then from there, you want to figure out your strategy. What are you doing to implement that purpose? Go through the big areas of your life. Go through the mental, the emotional, the spiritual, the physical. What is your purpose doing in those areas? How is it affecting the way you live? What about your relationships? How does your purpose help or hurt those relationships? Take about an hour to decide these main areas, to think through these main areas. When you do that, when you set your purpose, it's going to free up the mental energy for the future so you can use it to make the other decisions in your life and you won't have decision fatigue.